Yeah. Uh-huh. 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 Yeah, I'm up now. Here's an update. I'm a real snob. I need a parfait. I need to meditate with the bunny on my stay. I'm finna give it a good shot with my case. She want the Mew Mew. She want the EJ. How much it costed? Like an Andre. I spent a band on a that band-aid. Thinking I miss, baby, is a mistake. I got 12 months, but I need an extra one. You wouldn't know a rep if you're next to one. It's young, I mean it, baby, I ain't like the rest of them. She a fanatic for that dun. Yeah, new house in the hills. Fine, waiting for me down in Brazil. Five, had to go on for the kill. It's 5 plus 8, you know the deal. It's a skinny leg legend. Oregonian, it's hard to meet a Fevin. I might grow me a gut like my dad. My folks want grandkids really bad. So baby, do you wanna be a mini baby mama? Yeah, our kids could be East African, or they could be an accident. How you rap like that's what they asking him. I was poor and I'm black, so I'm taxing them. Just a couple reparations that I factor in. We saw the other Ethiopians, yeah, but I'm on right now. I wanna stop and get down. A lot of rain in my life I found, so please shut the fight down. I need that.
As an immigrant, came into this country, adapting it every day, the language barrier, the culture barrier, everything, but you have to face it. I've been working my butt off, you know?
I was named after my grandfather, so I can't put shame to the name I'm proud of. Care if it's easy for the barista, I promise. Yeah, me and my dad on the beach. He passed it to my sis while our toes touch the sea. I hope you hatin' get to do the same thing. Success don't suck, what sucks is wondering. 730 days and 32 new grades. That album got me stressed, I tune it like T-Pain. Yeah, I got the keys and these got keychains. They keep taking shots, but they missing, they need aim. Cop the city. From loose change. Life is like a white tee, baby, it gets stained. But you better bundle up.
From the stadium that hosted Super Bowl 48 back in 2014, there's a look at MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford. Today, we've got an interesting Week 11 matchup on tap, as it'll be the Indianapolis Colts taking on the New York Giants. Season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And he goes out of bounds after a solid return to the 45.
Well, as I say, if you drew it up, you couldn't have drawn it a whole lot better. That's exactly how you want to start the game. Excellent momentum off the opening kickoff.
Richardson going right to the air. A short one there, caught by Warren. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 14 yards there on the first play from scrimmage.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Here we go.
They'll stay on the ground with Judkins. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. 9 yards the pickup there, and it's a first down.
First down.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Panthers 60. Panthers dragging 60.
In motion goes the tight end. Richardson looking to throw this. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line. He's sacked. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Pressure can come from all over when you're plotting a defensive strategy. On that particular play, it just came from the outside.
An inside run with Judkins. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 1, now a loss of 2, and they're staring at a 3rd and 13.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. How to get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass.
A 46-yard attempt.
And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And the Colts hit the scoreboard first. It's 3-0. Well, they had the solid field position there to start the opening drive and didn't have to really move it too far to be in range and take the 3-0 lead.
And a lot of times I think that even I look at this a little bit negatively because of where they started with the field position. Hey, they still got 3 points out of this drive. Got a little momentum going. Got things set up for the rest of the ball game. Take the 3, be happy, and move on.
Looking to put a drive together.
Go! 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Play fake, and here's Dart. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
Nice little nifty play for him there. That's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backs out of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down. Here's Dart. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. The Giants at 7-2 here on the year, and they come in off the extended break from the bye.
And I think it was much needed as well because you play 2.5 months. You know you're ready for some time off in order to get prepared for the home stretch. In fact, when they looked at the schedule to start the season, I think they liked where their open week fell.
On play action, here's Dart. Looking deep downfield. And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. Malik Neighbors, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Giants have answered that early field goal to take a first quarter lead. Well, Charles, here in their opening series, they said they had certain plays scripted for certain players. That looked like a well-designed play to get one of their top targets involved.
Yeah, let's face it, Brandon. A player of his talent is a problem for any opponent to defend, and we saw it right there. They tried to deny an open lane to him. He still outplayed the coverage and scored the early touchdown. Good luck trying to figure out how to defend him as this game moves on.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the board.
They'll take it. Just, I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
They'll be going for 6. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
70 Timberwolves.
Once again, Judkins. And he's going to get this past the 50 and into Giant territory. 44 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. Last week, of course, the great performance, over 200 yards. He still wants to be fed.
And they should. That's exactly what you should do. I've not yet met a running back that's run for over 200 yards that says the very next week, hey, let's back things up.
Yeah, I don't need it as much.
No, they want it more and more. They're going to be ready to go because they think that's going to happen naturally now.
Come on, come on. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Richardson going to change the play here.
60 Eagles, 60, drop 60, 19 tight, 19.
Richardson from the gun, he'll throw. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Quinshon Judkins, 45 yards. And the Colts are once again back in front. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover him, and you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone. The Colts kicking team is out there now, and they will send this one away. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they enter play here in this one on a 2-game win streak, plus they come off the open week as well. So this is a team that has a lot of things working in their favor.
Oh, it certainly is, and let's face it, this team is playing so well. The worry now is that after a few extra days off, they'll be sluggish coming into this game. So I've heard that they spend more time in practice working what they call good versus good, starting offense versus starting defense. They want a fast start in this next game.
38-yard line.
Dart going to look to throw here. Over the middle, complete. It's Andrews. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 1st down for the Giants as they pick up 12.
At the 49-yard line.
Tracy going to get it on 1st down. And he is going to wind up losing yardage here, as that will take us to the end of the 1st quarter of play. Ready to roll for the 2nd quarter from MetLife Stadium. The Giants with the football as they've got it 2nd down and 11. They'll go play action here with Dart. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And 3rd and 8 now.
Well, the strategy was evident there. Get it to your tight end and make it a one-on-one play with a cornerback. Who's usually going to win that one?
The tight end, but not there.
Not in this situation. How about the corner defeating that logic and making a really nice tackle?
To throw, Dart. He'll try and do this himself. And that is incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8.
70 Lions. Dragon 60. Let's go.
They'll go. Here's Dart. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. So now following the roll of the dice, they've got a 1st and 10 inside the 35. To the air once more is Dart. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Now a 2nd and 10. To throw is Dart. Open target here, Darius Slayton. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Colts pick it up. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
All these years we've been watching the game, I start to get the sense that whenever it rains out, those guys who have to touch the ball and carry it, they're extremely resentful about that weather.
Yeah, I'm just happy I'm not resentful that we have a roof over our heads. I know that much.
Yeah, maybe we won't fumble our play sheets here as we just saw the fumble happen on the field.
Okay, break.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They'll take over deep in their own end after the fumble recovery as they start 1st and 10.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bob, Dragon 6.
Following the fumble recovery, Richardson. That is caught. Michael Pittman with it. 23 yards, the final tally.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a 1st down.
Go! Ready?
On 1st down, here's Jenkins. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. Now it's Richardson. Down the field, he's got Warren. And all the way down to the 22-yard line. A big play there for Indy. 51 yards.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, only they were all this easy because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
They follow up that gigantic gain with the tiniest of pickups, 1 yard.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Putting pressure on the guy throwing the football is always good, but when you can couple that with contact on him that leads to an incompletion, as we just saw there, that's winning football.
And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9. Now Richardson. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal.
First and goal.
Here we go.
At the 8-yard line.
Cougar 19.
Two minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score.
Come on. Pass all 80. Safety Ranger.
Again, it's Richardson. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Down near the goal line, things really get physical. You're always anticipating a running play, but when they do throw it, things happen quickly. A little bit of a bang-bang play there that falls incomplete.
From the shotgun, Richardson. Now he'll tuck this and run. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, no one likes to see that drop, but I'll guarantee it's not going to stop his quarterback from going back to him anytime he has open space.
They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The offense is going to stay out there. We'll see what the play call is. They need to find the right one here on 4th and goal.
60 Eagles. Ready.
They'll try it now with Jenkins. And he takes it in for a Colts score. Quinshon Judkins with now 15 rushing touchdowns on the year. And the Colts go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. The Colts kicking team is out there now, and they will send this one away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Last time out, remember, they fumbled the football. That led to the touchdown. And, Charles, they were in the red zone, so that's a backbreaker. They got to try to pick up the pieces here on this drive.
Yeah, and I actually started to do the math here, so be patient with me. 12-point swing is the way I calculate it, because not only did they drop the ball in the red zone, they watched the opponent score a touchdown right after that. So their goal, have a drive here and try and get some of those points back. To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
To the air, Dart. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
This defense has passed its first 2 tests by forcing back-to-back incompletions. They know there's probably another throw coming on 3rd down. Let's see if they decide to force the issue by sending people on a blitz.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. fake the give. Now it's Dart. And they'll find the open man. That's complete. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. 17 yards and a giant first down.
Well, this hasn't really been a first half to remember on either side of the ball. But I think this kind of makes this an important drive. You'd love to get this back to a one-score game if you can. And that's good work there to get some yardage here and pick up the first down.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Off the play fake, it's Dart. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Well, it hasn't been a banner first half for the defense trying to cover him today, but they'll take that one right there, helping force that incompletion.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go, set. Bronco 80. Cup 19. Cup 19. Check out.
Play action. Now Dart. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion.
19, Tiger, 19.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And he's going to go down, but a penalty marker too, and they might very well have jumped the snap there. So they take the flag and the yardage that comes with it. And that last penalty makes this 3rd down play a little more interesting. 3rd and 5. They go play action to Dart. Under pressure, they got him again. Now the Colts going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Valuable lesson, man. I had to grow up. That's why I never ask for help. I do it for you and do it for myself. I go 0 to 100 real quick. Real quick. Whole squad on that real. 0 to 100 real. Real quick. 0 to 100 real quick.
Now let's see. Yeah, the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11.
19, Tiger.
Laundry on the field. This is going to be a false start on the offense.
Sometimes you have to slow things down a little bit when things get heated. The cadence has to be slow and deliberate at times to make sure your team's ready to go.
And here's Gillen on now to punt as he gets this one away. And they'll get to this and touch it. Looks like, yeah, right at the 15-yard line here.
15-yard line.
Ready? 19, 18.
Richardson looking to throw. That's to Ward, his tight end. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped.
17 yards. And the Colts
Richardson. A short one there, caught by Warren. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. It's another first down as they look his way again, this time 19 yards.
A gain of 19 yards.
Richardson out of the shotgun. This pass left side to Downs. They find some open field here. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
That's another Colts first down.
Let's go now.
A gain of 22.
Richardson yet again. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Nice job escaping the pocket. Boy, he took the shot downfield towards the end zone, didn't he? Trying to go for 6. It just wasn't there against that coverage. They were ready to prevent the big play.
Throw left side, take it in by Pittman. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Now we're first and 10 at the 11.
First and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. 60 Eagles. 60. Go.
Now Richardson back to throw it. And that's off the mark, incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Quinshon Judkins on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Colts will extend their lead here just before halftime. The point after through the raindrops, up and good. And that could be important as that makes this a 16-point lead. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot. As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Dart. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
They'll throw now on the final play. That is caught. And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. By no means certainly are they out of this contest. 2-score game start of the 3rd quarter, but you feel like if they don't get points and then they give up points, then it can become a slippery slope. This feels like an important possession.
Yeah, and that slope becomes even more slick. They become away empty-handed on this drive because then you give them a chance to extend their lead. You need some kind of points here, even if it's just a field goal. It's what I call one of those calming drives. Try and slow things down a little bit.
Here's Dart. That one complete to Naylor. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A big pickup of 38.
And this offense needed something to try and seize the momentum a little bit. That might have been exactly what they needed. Now they have a chance to go downfield and score and cut into the lead.
throwing. Dart. Now he's going to step up and run. And off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going, trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the third quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Throwing again is Dart. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And they will finally stop him as he's down at the 40-yard line. Here's Richardson to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. They'll give up the middle. Jenkins. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. 77 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Here we go.
Richardson looking to throw this. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Tyler Warren, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Colts take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points. Point after, right down the middle. And that pushes the lead up to 23. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an aggressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Now Dart. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
And Cowboy 80. 79 Broncos. Let's go.
Here's Dart. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. So now, just like that, things change dramatically. It's 1st and goal. On the handoff, this is Jenkins. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2.
You know, when this offense gets down here near the end zone, they're going to turn to their bell cow, and this guy's been a touchdown machine all year. Excellent job stopping him there on 1st down.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings. 19 tight, 19 tight. Left thing.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Tyler Warren with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Colts are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead grows even larger here in the kicking team is out there now, and they will send this one away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
I'm getting the sense that this offense is getting frustrated. Here we are into the 3rd quarter, and they've had plenty of opportunities to get in sync. Thus far, that hasn't happened. They're looking for answers both on the sidelines and in the huddle looking at each other.
Slings that one complete to Andrews on the comebacker. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another 1st down at the Colts 39. Well, looks like they'll move things around here.
The 39-yard line.
Looking to throw, Dart. Over the middle, taken in by Neighbors. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
11 more yards. That's another Giants 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
To throw is Dart. That's going to be caught. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Tyrone Tracy, 27 yards. And the Giants are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Can own the extra point. And that will shave a bit off the lead as it's down to a 23-point game. I guess the last score wasn't enough for them. They want more. Here comes an onside kick. And this is going to be taken in by the Colts. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers.
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 91 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. Richardson off the play fake. Oh, a first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And the Giants are going to get the football here at their own 23.
The Giants take over 1st and 10.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They come in off a touchdown drive the last time they had the ball. That cut down the lead. Now the defense does their part, got them the football back.
So now maybe with the touchdown they scored previously, plus their defense making that stand up and getting the ball right back, momentum may be shifting in their favor.
And not wanting to take a shot out of the pocket, he tucks it and goes down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sand.
Let's go.
On play action, here's Dart. Here's Johnson with a reception. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39.
And the Giants 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
From the shotgun, a throw for Dart. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. We have played 3 quarters.
50-yard line.
We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Play action now. Dart.
That's caught inside the 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York.
Malik Neighbors.
His second touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Giants get a bit closer. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to his second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
Well, it's still an uphill battle from here, that's for sure, but that makes it a 2-score game.
And now we see why teams practice so much on the 2-point conversion, why you have more than one play ready, because you may need multiples throughout a ball game. There's a great example right there.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Offense at the line and set to go. Well, don't look now, but they've got a little bit of a battle on their hands again. Back to a 2-score game. The interception that led to a touchdown. You have to think they're a little more careful here if they do indeed try to throw the football.
Yeah, and I was a little surprised by the last throw. You know, that type of throw in this type of a game, I'm going to be very careful about it. Maybe the only throw you make is maybe a toss to your halfback or something like that. Otherwise, take care of the thing and finish this bad boy off.
He's got a man complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That goes for a gain of 31.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
They'll run from the gun. It's Jenkins.
And he's able to push his way forward somehow for a gain of about 2 yards. Second down now.
Here's a second down and 7 from the 37. They'll give it to Jenkins.
And forget that 100-yard rushing game, at least for the moment, as he'll lose yardage here and fall back under the century mark for the game.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
This offense so far on third down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 10. Oh, a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. Another good reception there. The Colts on the march.
I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Moving like these. Here we go. Ready.
Now Richardson. The toss here completed to Pittman.
And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 14. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down.
A gain of 3, 2nd down. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball and continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence and playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
70 Lions.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Tyler Warren from 10 yards out. And the Colts have pretty well put it away here in the fourth quarter. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead opens up now to 22 points. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
Giants take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish, and it really didn't get any better from there, and trailing big here in this fourth quarter. The Colts are going to get it. Down he goes. Kayvon Thibodeau able to record his 5th sack of the season. The job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. To throw now, Dart. Kayvon Thibodeau in there again as he's able to pick up sacks on both first and second down.
Well, partner, you and I will be headed to the airport, but after this game, when it's interview time, someone's going to ask this quarterback what hurt worse, the interceptions or the sacks. His whole day, it's been rough. Barring a miraculous comeback, this offense isn't going to win this game, but he's probably going to say what hurt most is the loss.
Looks like they're going to keep throwing to the bitter end. This one's long since over, but give them credit. They're going to go down fighting. That one, incomplete.
The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's 4th down. They'll go. Here's Dart. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And an utter disaster as the ball's going to go over on downs at the 2-yard line. Judkins trying to get to the goal line, but he's going to be stopped just short at the 1. So this one winds up an Indianapolis victory. And this coaching staff, CD, I think you'd agree, pleased with this overall effort.
I think they're more than pleased.